3 chapters left.
Hey everybody, it's Cool Kid here, and I'll be reviewing One Piece chapter 997. And actually, this is my first time, recording this video here. I actually tried to record this video earlier, and it went like, that moment when you try to film or take a picture of something, you're like, okay, everything seems good, everything looks good in frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure things will be fine. And then you look at the footage, you're like, I'm not in focus. God damn it! Because yeah, that's basically how I felt. I wasn't in focus with the video, and God, I think almost every person who films knows that feeling, like, oh god damn it. But this time I actually checked to make sure, and yes, I am in focus. So this time hopefully everything will be good and okay. And anything else I gotta say before we get into the review? I'd say I guess I could talk about this. So, recently I haven't been really uploading my videos, and any videos between my last One Piece chapter review and now, and well, that's just because, it's really because of my class, and we're about to get to, final exam and everything, and, obviously work is getting more ramped up in the classes, so all I just gotta say, I can't guarantee other than these chapter reviews that I'm going to upload any other videos up onto my channel. I'll try and put some other stuff on my channel, but I can't really make some promises. So just for now, expect chapter reviews, and maybe like if you go on my Twitch, I'll probably do live streams, because recently I did a live stream of me playing Zombie U for the Wii U's 8th anniversary, and I'm thinking about sometime this week to stream on Nintendo Land, and so yeah, man, that'll be fun to play. So only expect those things to be up. Hey, who knows? I might come something unexpected, but just don't expect anything too big. Well, the next thing I'll talk about, which this information, I probably would not have found this out if it wasn't for Arthur from the Library of O'Hara, which definitely check him out. But he posted an image about a Frankie statue being in Oda's hometown of, sorry if I pronounced this wrong, Kumamoto? Yeah, Kumamoto! Actually, I think I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, a statue of Frankie is there, and when I first saw this, I was like, sure, Frankie may be my favorite Straw Hat, but why is he in Oda's hometown? Why don't they just put, I don't know, Luffy or someone else? Actually, I looked into this, and actually the whole town of Kumamoto is actually planning to put all the Straw Hats all over the town. And like right now, I believe they have currently up Luffy, Sanji, Usopp, Brook, Frankie, and Chopper. Yeah. That's all of them that are currently up, and I believe they actually have a map and set locations where all the Straw Hats are going to be. And that with the map location, all the Straw Hats out, that only really leaves Zoro, Nami, and Robin, which I believe Zoro's next. So that's kind of a really cool thing to do. And well, I guess now whenever I possibly make that trip to Japan, which God, I gotta do that one day. And also definitely not this year, I can guarantee you that much. But whenever I take a trip to Japan, I guess I gotta now go to Kumamoto. Okay, Japan. There are more and more locations you want me to visit. I'll just add that one onto the list. And I guess that's really everything I need to say beforehand. And oh yeah. one last thing I gotta say. By the time this will be over, but happy Thanksgiving, guys. For those people who live in America. If you don't, happy Black Friday or Black Friday weekend or Cyber weekend or whatever you call it. Okay, I'm sure other people celebrate Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, I think that's a thing people do generally around the world. If not, sorry, just have a happy day. Have a happy Cyber weekend. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the chapter review. So the cover page for this chapter is, well, just another cover page request, and this one is a raccoon Buddhist priest repeatedly smacking Sanji, who continues to have worldly thoughts during his meditation. And well, Oda did that much. Some Buddhist priest raccoon just keeps repeating, just beating Sanji because he has such worldly thoughts. And I think we all know what worldly thoughts that Sanji has. And it's only one. I don't know if that's funny or not, but yeah, I like this cover page well enough. Usually with these view request cover pages, there aren't any that I particularly hate. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, Sanji's secretly perving out. So yeah, this is a nice cover page, but yeah, I think we should now move on into the actual chapter once I scroll down to it. Yeah. So the chapter starts off, if you remember last chapter where Sanji heard, it's like, oh no, I must do something about this woman or something like that. If you remember that from last chapter, it picks up, and Sanji's hearing in the background, like, oh my lord, we shouldn't do this. Please, Lord, please stop. And Sanji's like, oh no, hang in there, lady, I'll save you. And he pretty much jumps right in, and Sanji gets caught in a web trap, and surprise, it was a trap. It was actually, just some Beast Pirate members who, I believe these guys are part of Black Maria's group, kind of like how the Armored Division, Sasaki has control of that, so maybe this is part of Black Maria's entourage or corpse or group or whatever. And yeah, let me continue. Let's see. Beat him down. Sanji gets knocked down, and that's probably because he's only trapped. But let's say they're like, yeah, again we have caught another warrior of justice with this trap, and they're like, wait a minute, he's Black Lake Sanji of the Straw Hat crew, with a bounty of 330 million. He is definitely a big shot. Sanji's like, oh, you better untie me right now. If you do now, I can still look over this. And we got Black Maria like, oh, so scary, threatening us. But, yeah, please don't. I don't want, this banquet to become a battlefield like everywhere else has become. I have a soft spot for foul-mouthed boys just like you. So, how do you feel? And we got Sanji like, boy, don't belittle me. Get this damn thing off of me. And now you want me to know how I feel? How I feel about a broad like you? I feel love-struck. And yeah, that pretty much ends that scene there. And with this scene with Sanji that we happened with the first part of this chapter, I'm not going to lie, I totally kind of expected this to happen. Well, not exactly, but along the rounds of the lines, kind of like this. I was like, okay, this probably would have happened, and Sanji's doing what I kind of expected him to do. So we got that, and then next we go up somewhere on the third floor. At least Sanji and the Luffy and Jinbei have gone up the floor since last time, and Luffy's like, "Hey, where the heck did Sanji go?" And Jinbei's like, "Well, I'm not so sure. He did ran off with a very enraged look." And then we go somewhere else on the, I guess, third floor, and we go with two new smile users of the Beast Pirates. We got both Beast Pirate member headliner Musica. God, I really hope I'm saying this right. And Poker, okay? Both headliners, and Poker at least has a doable name. And with their zone designs, they definitely look, they definitely do not look as ridiculous as, the last couple of chapters ago, where, we kept getting, like, all those freaking stupid, ridiculous smile user forms. God, they were so stupid. They made me laugh. But, hey, these are, with this one, these aren't as wacky. And they're like, Kid might have managed to slip past us, but with these Straw Hats having a bounty of 1.5 billion, if we take him out, I'm sure we'll be promoted to the Flying Six. Not bad. Yeah, and so they're like that, and we go back to Luffy and Jinbei. We got some random Udon prisoner escapees. They're like, "Hey, Mr. Straw Hat, come this way." And Luffy's like, "Oh yeah, you're that guy from the Udon prison, right?" And they're like, "Hey, look, we built you a ladder, and since the stairway is filled with dangerous enemy, we thought, why not just build a ladder? There's a hole in the ceiling, so we thought, why not? Let's just climb up. It'll be faster." And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's great." Which I'm not going to lie, I'm actually kind of proud. Like, wow, these Udon prisoners, they're like, I actually thought, what would be faster? Going through a bunch of enemies or just skipping past them? So at least they build a ladder. I don't know if anything, they should probably be working on, the next ladder from the 4th floor to the 5th floor, so they don't have to go through as many enemies. But, I can obviously see this next chapter, the Straw Hats, meeting up with the Kid and Killer, so since they have to, catch up with them. And, oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's this scene that kind of made me laugh, where we got Poker and the other one I really don't want to pronounce because I don't want to mispronounce it. And they're like, "Where the hell are they? They aren't even here." So there's that. And next we go to back down to the live floor inside the dome, and we got Zoro, looking up and seeing, Big Mom I presume, just jump up, heading up towards the hole in the ceiling. And Zoro's like, "Well, thank goodness. I thought I was going to have to deal with that old hag and another rampage of hers." And Zoro notices something that falls out of the, the big hole in the ceiling. And Zoro's like, so whatever it is, shakes him up. Well, I'll talk about it when we get to it. But after that, we just see scenes of, all over the battlefield, people getting damaged, hurt, turning, into Ice Oni, a little bit of Queen, and then we see Drake go on the offensive against Apu, and then Zoro, like a badass, just in one slice, take down Apu. Yeah. He pretty much takes down Apu like a badass, no problem. And it's so epic, and God, it's so cool. So, I take that Apu pretty quickly. He gets the antidote, and he hands the antidote to Chopper, and it tells Chopper, like, well, can you handle this, Chopper? And Chopper's like, well, I've already figured out the composition of this virus. And Zoro's like, well, that's our doctor. And Chopper gets up and he's like, hey, everyone, listen to me. Use fire to counter the ice demon. This virus contains a gas that freezes the body. So whatever you do, stop the body from freezing, and you can contain the spread of the virus. I will make enough antibodies for every one of you. That includes both allies and enemies. And I'm a doctor, and I'm obligated to save both of them. Until then, I need you to stay alive. So whatever you do, don't let this bastard get his way. And we go up to Queen, and he's like, you just have to say it, you damn raccoon. And Apu, man, you're just a disgrace. Well, I guess I'll end the both of you. And Queen takes out his mini gun, and a slash from Zoro, bam, just completely destroys Queen's mini gun. And Zoro's like, wait, actually, yeah, I do have a sword. I can't forget about that. He's like, oh, so you think this is a game, do you? Well, I didn't come to Onigashima to play your damn stupid games. I came here to cut Kaido down, the one who's known as the strongest in the world. And everyone's shocked by this, including Queen. And then what happens next is, and well, yeah, an earthquake basically happens. Everything starts shaking, and we even get Brooke like saying, like, "Oh my God, Zoro, what did you just do? You're such a frightening person. Is this Konkurzaki or something?" And Zoro's like, "Well, that's obviously not me." And Robin's like, "Zoro, I understand why you're upset. I saw it fall down too. It was Okiku's arm." Yeah, Okiku's arm. With Okiku's arm falling down, I wonder if Zoro's like, shit, no. He's probably thinking right now, like, oh, God damn it. Since Okiku's arm fell off, like, he doesn't know even if Okiku's alive or not, or if any of them are alive. He's like, shit, I better join up with them, before they all die. So, that's what probably Zoro's thinking. And back to the chapter, he's like, man, I wish I could fly, but going either way is not the best, or it's not going to be even easy. And then, surprise, surprise, Marco, comes in. He's like, hey, you're the Straw Hats, right? And Robin's like, oh yeah, you're Marco the Phoenix. Yeah, and Marco's like, yeah, that's right. Well, aren't you kind of guys like the main force? What are you even doing here on the bottom floor? Is there like anything I can help you with? And that pretty much ends that scene with them on the ground floor, which I think at least how this is probably going to get set up is maybe because I think probably last chapter, or was it the chapter? No, it was the chapter before that. People thought, okay, is Marco going to come in and help, with the cure? But maybe with this one, I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe Marco will just literally just carry Zoro to the top, and while he fights Queen, Zoro gets a chance to get on the top maybe something like that will happen. Not queen, I mean king. God, king. So maybe something like that might happen. I'm not sure, but I mean, right, if that happens, we can even see Marco reaching the top against the bell in chapter 1000 or 99 or whatever. I'll get back to that towards the end, but the next scene is just we see a bunch of places in Onigashima with this shaking and earthquake. Like let's see, the first one is Nami and Otama. And they're like, I wonder what this tremor is. And Otama's like, I'm scared. I'm not cool kid from the future here. Just to say, sorry for that. I guess hard cut. My camera stopped filming that moment, and when I noticed it, I thought it stopped. Later than earlier. So the section you missed. Off the camera was just me talking about the scene with Luffy and Jinbei, and they're like, oh my god, isn't there an earthquake, Jinbei? And they're like, such a strange occurrence on this island. And that's really it with that scene. So back to me in the video, where we go outside of Onigashima, under the water with the hard tank pirates in their ship, or in this case submarine. But they're under the water, and they're like, damn it, we can't even get on shore with like this. Man, we gotta pull away from Onigashima now. Man, at this rate, we can't even join the battle. Which the way it looks like this. Is any of Law's crew going to even be reaching onshore? Which, I mean, that kind of sucks. But didn't we see Beppo earlier? I thought we saw Beppo earlier. But, so Beppo might be on Onigashima. But, yeah, man, I'll suffer the rest of the Law crew. Man, why did none of them ever came on earlier? Well, whatever. But, we go through the next scenes. We just go through... let's see, Black Maria, Kid, Horogoro, and then the last scene of, there's one more scene after this, but it's very short. So last scene of the chapter, we're at, outside of Onigashima, somewhere near around one of the ports, and we got Yamato saying, Momonosuke, your top priority right now is your survival is our top priority. Right now, we need you to get on a ship and get off of this island right now. And Yamato's like, but none of the Beast Pirate ships are even here. Actually, as I say this, there's not even the sea right now. And Momonosuke's like, wait, what do you even mean? And Yamato's like, oh no, I think we're too late. Our chance of escaping by sea, it's impossible. And now I realize what these tremors are about. And Momonosuke's like, Yamato, what the heck's even going on? And Yamato's like, well, dragons, they can create clouds which enable them to fly, which only means that Kaido is lifting Onigashima itself. So, remember a couple chapters ago when Kaido said the flower capitals become new Onigashima? I thought like, okay, Kaido's going to make some changes to the plays, but no, I think when he means new Onigashima, he is literally like lifting Onigashima and just going to drop it on the flower capital, which, when you say that, it's almost like, guys, you've seen that one meme, that one SpongeBob meme where Patrick's like, I think he says this became, why don't we take Kenny Bottom and move it somewhere else? Kind of literally doing that. Like, why don't we take Onigashima and move it to the flower capital? So, Yeah. Crazy thing with Kaido. I guess I should mention this. I don't know if might be wrong about out the way for the official translation, but they mention they can generate flame clouds. I I wonder if that's a mistranslation or something. I really just have to see the official release for that, and also remember, whenever the official release comes out, please check out, support the official release, the one thing you see in Abridged all the time. But, yeah, let me go back and, let's see. He's playing move for the island to Flower Capital. What? And then the actual last scene of the chapter, we got, on top of Onigashima, on top of this skull. And we got Kaido like, are you satisfied now with this? The Kazukis are now finished. Wano Kuni, or rather, New Onigashima, will become a strong hold for the pirates. Let it begin, the world of mayhem. And that's where the chapter ends. So, Cool Kid from the future here, and today is Sunday, and that's when the official release came out, and I thought, you know what? Yeah, I'll just redo the the end segment for my chapter review, just because, and hey, I might even, compare and contrast a couple of things that I see in the chapter and now, but, yeah, let's get this, and stuff to start with, but oh yeah, I probably should first start off with what is the next chapter coming out? And according to this, yeah, we'll have a week break, and unfortunately, I did the math, and the math says we would get to chapter 1000 but only if we don't miss a week or we don't get a break. Unfortunately, this break. This can't be true, I'm sorry, but it looks like we'll be getting to chapter 999 this year, not to chapter 1000. That'll be the chapter next year, but still, that is, like, impressive. I still think that's pretty impressive, even cooler, because it's like, oh man, 999 for the last of this year. Next year, it's going to start off with the mythical 1000. So, yeah, it says we're not going to get to chapter 1000. I still think this is cooler, but, yeah, I guess I'll, actually start well, at least for compare and contrast, I looked throughout the chapter, and, it's relatively the same. There's no, like, big differences that, I would say, require for, like, a, inspection, per se. Yeah, nothing really that I saw, but I did say earlier in the review, I did say, where was the line itself? Oh yeah, how Yamato talks about, dragons fly by creating flame clouds. And, this was in the official translation, and this is also in the official. So, for a second, the unofficial, I thought, well, I don't know if this is right, but yeah, they specifically mention flame clouds. I do think that is kind of interesting that, at least there's, like, the distinction of it being flame clouds, not just regular clouds. So, I wonder what's that all about. I wonder, and, speaking of Kaido flying, with the power of clouds, at the end of the chapter, we just see him in his, regular human or Oni form, or whatever you like to call him, just, standing around, but he's still lifting the island. And, I've seen people like Roger Bass said something along the lines of, my God, this basically confirms it, because, he's in his regular form. How could this not be proven point of him being a dragon? And look, I am up for, Kaido being a dragon as much as anyone else, but I do not think this basically confirms, Kaido being a dragon because, even when I first read the chapter, I thought, how are they doing that? And can even mythicals use their powers in their regular form? Then, I thought about Marco. Okay, Marco is a mythical zone, and let's just say if Kaido is a mythical zone, we saw Marco on Sphinx Island. I think that's what Whitebeard's hometown or home island was called. I think so. But we did see him, in his just regular human form, not even in his hybrid form, still use the blue flame powers. Like, oh, here's the blue flame. And, that made me think of that. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I guess just the mythical zones can just naturally, they can use their, powers, even outside their, hybrid and, full zone form. So it's just not out of the way saying this confirms it. I'm not going to say Kaido is or isn't, but I do think there is a reason, like a specific reason why, it hasn't been revealed, like, oh yeah, he has the dragon fruit or something. So I do think it's interesting that, they haven't mentioned it specifically. We probably should hold on to that and, as I kept repeating, but I am up for it, but I'm not putting 100% that he is indeed a dragon. But, I guess the next thing I could talk about is, in the chapter, at least, that I see, we don't even see any traces of the red scabbards and, with Kaido or anything. It just looks completely desolate and barren. No, I thought about this, and this could, just putting up a could lead into a thing where it's like, oh, no. All the red scabbards, by the time Luffy, Zoro, Kid, whoever the heck gets up there first, they're all dead. Like, straight up dead. Okay? And, well, personally, I don't think that's going to happen. I just had this thought, I'm like, that would be some, like, crazy shit if, Oda were to do that. Just, like, kill all the red scabbards. Or, well, technically not all of them, because, we got Shinobu. Shinobu's with Yamato, so, that, because Shinobu's a red scabbard, right? I think so, yeah. So, that would basically leave Shinobu to be the last red scabbard alive, if what I'm saying is true. But, personally, I don't think it's going to happen. As, you probably heard me earlier, I like to put the idea out. I'm up for certain ideas, but, I'm just looking at different possibilities. Now, personally, I like to think some of the red scabbards are going to at least be alive, so, I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but, yeah, and Kaido lifting Onigashima, it really is like that one SpongeBob meme, and, as I've been thinking about, I was thinking, like, Onigashima, was Onigashima always in Wano? And I thought, well, if you could lift it through clouds, maybe Onigashima was always Kaido's home base, but then when he went on the offensive against Wano, he literally just floated the island of Onigashima and dropped it near Wano. And I know Wano is, a very big island in different sections, and, they vary in, the climate and everything, and how everything looks. So, it's definitely possible, but, I think literally Kaido probably just lifted island from one place to another, like, that's probably what Kaido did, and it'll probably always be his home base, so, if we get a reveal like that, like, yeah, Onigashima used to be somewhere else in, like, a Kaido flashback or something, dude, that would be so freaking cool, yeah, but, now we got Yamato, who, I think this chapter says, look, okay, Yamato's not going off the island or anything. Everyone that's currently in the battle right now is to fight. And, this chapter creates kind of one problem that I just have with, the whole, because people have been theorizing, like, some of the Straw Hat Green fleets going here, the Marines, maybe even Sabo. Well, yeah, I could still see Sabo coming back in. Yeah, that's a lot more plausible with, yeah. But, everything else, because people are saying, oh yeah, they're just going to wash into Onigashima and go on the offensive. But this kind of creates a problem with that fact. Because they still, they could still probably just wash up into the main shore of Wano, but still, yeah, that is very, very, very interesting. But with Onigashima flying its way to Wano, so this chapter makes me think less and less likely that, or any backup support is coming into Wano. But at least with Yamato, I think Yamato's staying there, and that really asks the question of what is Yamato's? Is Yamato a dragon, or is Yamato a mythical zone? Just bringing up these mythical possibilities because I really do think it's more likely Yamato is a mythical zone, not throwing out the idea of Yamato being a dragon, but if Yamato could, if it's don't fall down. If Yamato is, let's just say, a regular dinosaur zone, it could probably be it could probably be like if I had to say something, if it's a dinosaur zone, I mean, cause they're flying dinosaurs, right? But I don't know. But if it's a mythical zone, Yamato could fly away and put Yamato somewhere else into safety. I mean, Momonosuke to safety, but if it's a mythical, it could probably fly, right? I mean, yeah, because I'm pretty sure most mythical zones could fly, because, the Buddha can't fly, so it's really a grab shot of what the heck's Yamato's, zone, or if it's dragon. But, I definitely do think Yamato is probably staying here. We'll probably go up later to fight against Kaido. So, let's see. There's that. Anything else I need to mention? I do think, as I said earlier, that there's... what the hell was I saying? Yeah, where was I? I do think, as I said earlier in the review, that Marco is going to probably lift Zoro up, and, there's going to be like a distraction, and Marco's going to throw Zoro up while he fights King in their entourage, so, maybe something like that, or maybe, they'll fight King together. Well, I don't know, maybe not, I could talk about the totally awesome Zoro moment, yeah. Well, I'm not really into the, argument of, like, Zoro fanboys or Sanji fanboys, but, I'm having a feeling that Zoro fanboys are, they like this chapter, but, in general, Zoro fanboys like it when Zoro gets the W. But, I guess I'll mention this thought, but I've seen, hear people say, maybe after this and after they get cured by Chopper, it may be like, the Beast Pirates may be like, you know what, screw this, we don't have to follow King shit no more. King does this crap all the time, we hate this, you know what, Queen, screw you. So this might lead into a turnover against Queen. I did find that kind of, interesting that people put that in the eye, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Zoro God, Zoro's so cool in this chapter. Luffy is heading up into, the same floor as Kid, which they're probably going to meet up. Probably. Next thing, I could talk about the whole Sanji and Black Maria thing, and, God, I'm not going to say who do I like more, Sanji or Zoro, because I know this is going to turn into an argument, but, I like both of them, but, even I gotta admit, in this chapter, Sanji took a big L. Wait. Is it the right way? Who cares? But yeah, Sanji pretty much, took a big L in this chapter. And, actually, I never actually earlier mentioned about the spider web. Like, I never mentioned if it's one of Black Maria's. But the only problem for me with that is, I feel like all the, at least with the Flying Six, I feel like they have to be all dinosaur zones. Well, it could definitely be interesting if Black Maria is like a spider arachnid or something. That would be interesting. But it's probably, let's just say, the one of Black Maria's group or core member thing, because she probably controls whatever group. So it could probably just be that. But actually, I'm looking at these guys in the Black Maria's group, and like I can't tell from the looks of them. I can't even tell if they don't look like they have any like smile properties. Not at all. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that doesn't even look like they have any kind of smile devil fruit in any kind of way from the looks of it. Huh. That is interesting. Okay? Yeah. That is interesting. Maybe Black Maria's group might be the exception, because she's the that probably makes sense. But what could Black Maria's power be? And also Black Maria, the way she talked about earlier, like oh, what poor. I don't want to turn our banquet hall into a battlefield like the rest of the place. So maybe obviously Black Maria's like, okay, just take any easy fly that comes in. But if anything gets real dangerous, she's like, nah, you can just go ahead. I don't think that's going to happen, because she is still a Flying Six, a very, powerful member, and I'm sure she'll get a fight with not Sanji. And I think we can all agree that there's no way Sanji's going to, actually get in a fight with Black Maria. So there's that. But still, maybe Black Maria might not really, put up a fight at all if anyone is actually, strong and trying to get up a fight. And I really don't want this to happen. But at least with the official translation, well, yeah, I mean, at least with the official translation, it does sound different, where she's like, I don't want to turn this banquet hall into a battlefield like everywhere else. She says, you want to turn this banquet hall into a battlefield? Maybe. Okay, I'm just putting that out there, and that's really it for the chapter. What's our time? Not that too long, but the chapter, I definitely liked it. I was actually really surprised. We got like the big reveal of Onigashima literally lifting up. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was not expecting that. I thought, okay, maybe they might change. Maybe that'll be like something that'll be revealed in chapter 1000 or something. But yeah, that was so unexpected. I never even thought that. Because, when Kaido said earlier, like, the flower cup is going to come to New Onigashima, and he's like, okay, man, he's going to make some reservations, some changes to Onigashima. Yeah, makes sense, right? Right? That's what I'm guessing. But no, Kaido he's literally just lifting Onigashima and just putting it somewhere else. So, sorry, Ava. But, yeah, man, that was so crazy. Yeah, really like this chapter. Every one of these chapters gave me pretty excited for the next one. But, dude, I can't wait for the last the next three chapters, because they're going to be really hype. Actually, I just, in general, excited for One Piece in general. So, yeah, let's see, and stuff. As I said earlier, streaming on Twitch, playing a live stream Nintendo Land sometime this week. Let me think what else I should say. Well, if you want me to stream any other Wii U games live stream, because I kind of want to do that for its 8th anniversary, so comment section below maybe. But in general, if there's anything from this video that you liked or want to discuss or talk about, or have various different opinions about me in this chapter, put them down below. I love just whenever people put on a comment section, making a conversation between that to responding, and I just like doing that kind of stuff. So out of anything, I probably would say I would highly suggest you to comment in the comment section below out of anything else. But also, I mean, liking the video is cool, but only do if you actually like the video, and subscribe if you like my content and think about wanting to see more. But still, I mean, I still rather you guys comment a lot more. That's what the kind of person I am. And yeah, I think that's really it for this chapter review. So hey everyone, like, comment, subscribe, and I hate doing those pretentious YouTube bullshit things. But yeah, guys, I'll see you next time in the One Piece chapter review, when New Onigashima, or rather I say New Onigashima, gets dropped down to the flower capital. See you guys next time. Is this an awkward way to end my videos? I don't know. That's the way I end my videos, where I just walk off camera and say some shit. Well, that's the way I do them.